Hi class and welcome to the second week of HSA 4124. This video will provide a brief overview of the topics we're covering this week as well as the content found in this week's content folder. First, you're all responsible for reading Chapter 3 titled The 8-Factor Model for Evaluating True Access. You also have your first quiz that'll be covering the first 3 chapters found in your required textbook for this course. You'll have all week to complete the quiz. It does need to be completed in one sitting, so that's very important. But you can schedule it on your own time anywhere from Monday through Sunday of this week. It must be completed by August 30th. Now I'm going to scroll through this week's content folder and just briefly describe the contents of this folder. First is a PowerPoint presentation that highlights the topics covered in the assigned reading for this week. Below that is the quiz. This is the quiz link. You click on the quiz for you to complete it. Again, a quick reminder, you do need to complete it in one sitting. I've had students that would want to stop and resume later. There's always issues involved. So I'm just giving everybody a heads up early on to make sure you schedule an hour to complete the quiz. I'm sure you'll complete it in a shorter time span than an hour, but, just as an estimate to follow, about an hour is what I have it timed for. All right, so here are 2 files, one on disease management and one on globalization of health systems. Very short reads for you to read over. And here is a video titled Global Disease Detectives in Kibera, Nairobi in Kenya. This video was produced by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention here in the U.S., and it highlights the importance of maintaining surveillance indicators to prevent the spread of infectious diseases. It focuses on densely populated urban slums where sanitation is a big issue, including emerging diseases that spread rapidly from person to person. So it's a pretty interesting video. Please take the time to view it. Below that is an instructional video on how to take a quiz or exam in Blackboard. I strongly suggest for any of you that are new to taking a class online to view this video just to make sure you understand how it is done in Blackboard. Okay? All right, so let me scroll a little further down. Here again is our weekly checklist. Make sure you've completed everything on this checklist before going to the next week. All right, so if anyone has any questions, be sure to contact me. Good luck and take care. Bye.